Do you wonder how all these people end up getting artifacts so quickly? You know, the Warden's Jewels, the Shadow artifacts, all that crap, really. Like, when new stuff comes out, they automatically have it. I'll tell you why. I have discovered a pretty good, easy, and not as time-consuming method to farming artifacts. I like to use cookware, because that's one, my favorite, and two, it has area food restore, and I like using movement plushies on it, so whether it be chicks, sea, any of that. Um, but what's good about it is area food restore. It's not too big, it can swim pretty fast, you know, has, there's not that much of a problem in using it for this. But specifically, I'm going to use this example for Shadow Shrine, but I'll show you normal realm too. You can go to whether it be a private server or just a small hardcore server. I went to my private server, which you can figure out how to do that. I can leave the link on how to do that in the description. But what you're gonna do, if I can find shrine, hello. You're gonna go to your shrine, your shadow shrine underwater. It's right over here. Right here. You see, okay. What's so special about this shadow shrine, you know? The good thing is, there is a carcass here, and there is, let me up there, a carcass, oh, hello, thanks game. There's a carcass here. And so, with these two carcass locations, you can farm them, and then go restore them by coming up here and clicking area food restore. So real quick, I'm gonna do those and speed that up, and I'll show you. But before I do that, best seasons to do this in are summer, spring, and sakura. Don't do it during famine or winter. You will not get that much done. Okay, so let me show you how to do this. You're gonna want to do those until you get to about 50 left on each carcass. It's not worth going past that. It just takes that long. Okay. And once we put in this piece, we're at about 50 on each carcass. And now here, this is when you would want to go to this specific spot right under here, and area food restore, and as you can see, this one is restored, and, hold on, if I can get up there, thank you game. This one is also restored. So you want to do those again. I do recommend eating sea grapes if you're an herbivore, or ribs if you're a carnivore, because it gives you more stamina and regen for that stamina. So it should make it a lot easier for you, and pretty much eliminate stamina problems. I'm probably gonna do that after this carcass. If you already saw, though, we were at 1,000, and I started at 300. It's a pretty stark difference, in my opinion. Hold on, I'm gonna lay down real quick to regen some stamina. But yeah, I'm at 1,000 now. Out of 250,000. Sorry, not 1,000. 2,500. 2,500, whatever. I can't math. Now I know it does say fall season right now. You can do it in seasons with no multiplier, but it's just gonna take longer. Just don't do it in famine or winter. That's when it'll suck the most. But, as you can see, I started at 300, and I've got 1,000 in. That's pretty good. Now, here comes the next step. What you're gonna do is either server hop, or in my case, if you're in a private server, you're gonna leave and rejoin after a little bit. Just give it like 5 seconds to shut down. And then when you rejoin, both carcasses should be entirely replenished as the server is restarted. That's all you have to do. And then you just keep doing that until your shrine's full. I'm also going to show off how to do this for the Aegean shrine, or Aegeon, or however you say it. However you say that shrine. I'll show you how to do that for that too, as well as other shrines like Novus. So I'll do that really quick. Okay, so now I'm in a public server for this, but it doesn't matter where you do it, because you have food restore. There's this carcass right here, which you can't refill this carcass and that carcass at the same time, I think, or if you go here. I think it might be if you go here. But then there's this carcass down here. You can put the food from this carcass into this shrine. Just bring it in there. Easy peasy, and that one doesn't take nearly as long, and you get warden jewels, so you can get Crocus or Motherex. But if you get something like Caraco, you can chunk any carcasses or NPCs that go here or up there, like you see that one over there. Or the carcass that spawns sometimes over there. There's also a carcass somewhere over here that you can take from, and then one back there if you're underwater. But that's really the best thing to do, I've found, when doing artifacts. And then when you wait for, in at least normal realm, when you're waiting for stuff like Novus and Aegeon to replenish, I would go do stuff like Angelic, Hellion Warden, maybe Verdant, definitely Gara, because that's easy too. But nothing too fancy. Do not ever do Ardor unless you really have to. If you really need that last one jewel, then sure, but don't do it. It's not worth it. Boreal's not worth it either. The little ones that don't cost that much, like you can get it from one carcass, they're not worth it. Okay? Just don't even try. But everything else is fair game and works pretty well. And that's how you can get a lot of artifacts at once. It takes me about a day to fully grind out a shadow creature in that manner. I got a Canthos in one day. But that made it really easy for me to get my shadow creatures, my Prelora back, my Morthrax, my Gardevogus, oh god, holy stutter. But everything I've gotten here was obtained really easily. Smaller artifacts you can't obtain this way, but you can get them through nesting, killing other players, whether it may be that or that. And that's how you get, you know, Megalo, all those other kinds of things, Taka, easy money really. And you can sell them. But that's my personal guide on doing artifacts, and I hope that helps you.